These thoughts that I've had about the in-season tournament being another BS way to add accolades to LeBron James when comparing to players of the past who never even had a chance to compete in such a tournament, just like stats that they've created today weren't recorded back when the other players were playing. And I just left this at a conspiratorial level at first. I'm like, okay, I don't know any of this. I just have some suspicions. But these suspicions are starting to have some concrete backing now. I woke up to the media being full of LeBron praise as the Lakers are now 3-0 in the in-season tournament. Interesting, because most of the storylines I've been hearing are about how the Lakers are struggling and how are the Lakers going to turn things around. And yet they're undefeated in a tournament? So do they suck or do they not suck? Now, thanks to this most recent generous offering from the NBA to play the lowly Blazers, they just got over the 50% mark. They're now 7-6. And yet they're undefeated in a tournament. Talk about the age of mediocrity. Celebrating mediocrity. You're 7-6 and on top of your bracket. So far this season, the Lakers have gotten to play the lowly Portland Trail Blazers twice. They're 3-9. One of those games was part of the in-season tournament. Guess who else they played in the in-season tournament? The Grizzlies, who are 2-9. Guess who they play next? The Utah Jazz. Did you remember that the Jazz are a team? Guess what their record is? 4-8. Even the Phoenix Suns are only 6-6. So the toughest competition that the Lakers have had in their bracket is a 50% team. And when they played them, Beal and Booker were both sitting out. Just add it to another chapter of coincidences that happened to land in LeBron's favor. It reminds me of the entire time LeBron was in the Eastern Conference. The way these things are laid out, the way things always turn out for LeBron James, you can just keep chalking it all up to coincidence, or you can let your brain start to turn the engines a little bit. And it's almost like Adam Silver in the offseason realized, well, LeBron's not going to get another chip. Let's create something that he can get, and let me create the schedule based on what's been happening in the offseason with these lowly teams. But it doesn't end there. It's what people are excited about, because I saw the talk about LeBron getting his points again, and someone commented underneath, that was the most casual 35 points I've ever seen. And I'm sure they're saying that as a compliment. And I'm wanting to say back, I'm just not going to waste my time. Does anyone understand the problem with that? With these casual points, these points that don't require much effort? Because it's not because he's so good he makes it look easy. It's because it really is that easy. It sucks to watch. Some of us see this for the garbage that it is. Others are happy to take a platter of shit and eat it because the person serving it said it was gourmet. Hey, I'm ready for the abuse. I don't care if you call me conspiratorial or a hater, but when the list of coincidences is a mile long, you need to at least consider it. Okay, I'll leave it at that and let you guys give me some feedback. Now, I've doubled up on podcast releases today. Don't make me regret that by not listening. And I am going to release another episode of Explain Just One Play tomorrow. You won't want to miss it. I look forward to you watching that.